Go on, listen to me. Katie.
This is what she's supposed to be in.
Can you hear me?
Martin.
Come on, Katie.
Martin! Look!
Well, they're insulin cartridges, yeah?
They're all smashed in the sink.
Which means what, then? That she threw them away? She did this on purpose?
We don't know what she's done, OK? So don't start jumping to conclusions, all right? Katie, wake up.
Martin, there's a letter saying the truth, which means she must have done this on purpose.
See? Yeah. Look, right. You two go outside and wait for the ambulance, OK? Listen, all you know is that Katie had a problem taking her insulin, right?
Yeah, OK.
Sure. Oh, Katie.
Hey, she's in there.
Hiya. Do you want to come in?
Hang on, who's that for?
I didn't think there was anybody in that house. I thought they'd either killed each other or been locked up.
Well, I think Sarah Platt were waiting for him. Maybe she's called him.
Who's that for?
We haven't got a clue. We were just asking.
So, what time will you get home?
It'll be dark before I do. First I have to pick up Ben, and then my uncle has to leave us to the boat.
Well, listen, I can do that.
No, best I leave you here.
Well, it won't be for too long anyway, because I'm going to see you again. And again, and again. That's right.
I'd have you in my bed tonight if I had the choice.
Well, we do have a choice. Why don't we have a choice? We're both free agents.
No, I want to see you again. Of course I do. We have to be practical.
Why do we?
For one thing, I have a wee boy whose home and family is over there. You're not without responsibilities of your own, either.
What, Amy?
Who you're very fond of, so don't go denying it.
I'm not denying it. But I'm also not denying that I'm very fond of you as well.
Steve, I don't want this to be over any more than you do. I'm just saying, let's see what happens.
Look, I'm going to follow these in, right?
OK, do you want us to come?
No, there's not much point, is there? The state she's in. Look, let me just get down there and see what I can find out first.
It's Katie.
Don't say something else has happened to that poor family.
Listen, there's no need to mention you know what, OK?
Well,
Right.
Martin.
What?
She's going to be all right, isn't she?
Yeah, of course she is. Look, it's just a matter of getting her in there and getting her sugar levels back to normal. You all right?
Yeah.
Right.
What's she doing back here?
She's diabetic, isn't she? Maybe it's that.
Oh, it will be. They're always collapsing diabetics. Are you coming in or what?
Well, yeah, that was the original idea.
See ya.
Pulse is 95. Right, okay. I think we'll just get her.
Yeah, let's go.
What's the matter with her? What's happened?
Well, she,
Didn't take her insulin.
What, on purpose?
No, of course not.
She probably just forgot.
Right, yeah. Thanks. Thought, don't crowd him, give him a chance to get over Karen, and then the minute I take my eyes off him, goes and moves Molly Malone in.
Well, I don't think she's moved in exactly.
She's got nearer to it than I ever have.
In fact, I think she's off back to Ireland.
Which makes it worse. Because it means it wasn't even serious. Liz, what is wrong with me? What is wrong that he would go with any woman before me?
Well, my theory, for what it's worth, he actually does find you very attractive. But he couldn't admit that while he was with Karen. So he's like, built this wall between you and him, and now Karen's gone, the wall's still there.
Well, what do you think I should do? Buy a ladder?
It won't work, because it's in his head.
Right, well, I just give up, do I?
I think you should, yeah.
You weren't supposed to say that.
I can't believe I'm letting you go like this.
Well, letting me go because you don't have a choice. Besides, you still have Tracy.
I haven't got Tracy.
I'm sorry.
I don't want her, and I never will. Because I've got you.
I was joking, I'm sorry. Now look,
What?
the bus is coming.
Come here.
Ray Langton?
No. No, I'm not. In fact, Mr. Langton's deceased.
Well, somebody else left the sign for him, won't they? Sign there and print your name underneath. Thank you.
I thought I heard,
Yes, it's delivery for Ray Langton.
What sort of delivery? Do you know what it is?
I do, love. It's a coffin. You have to assemble it yourself. Instructions are inside. Thank you.
Is this some sort of joke?
I think we have to assume not. Let's get it inside.
What, me?
Well, all right, I will. But he's not inside it, if that's what you're frightened of.
Well, I'm not frightened of anything. It just seems a bit unconventional, that's all.
Oh.
Have you got it?
Jenny? What's going on?
Doctor's worried she might have cerebral edema.
Whoa!
Only I didn't tell you that, right? He just thought that we should start treatment as soon as possible.
Well, I won't argue with that.
Now, you can tell me something. Who's the next of kin?
Well, that'll be a mum. Angela Harris. Well, will you be contacting her? Look, there's something you need to know.
An extra taters for me, thank you very much.
Certainly, sir.
Well, it's very nice to be out with you, Fred, as always.
And it's even nicer me being out with you.
But, like I said, you're not going to get me to change my mind.
Well, we'll not mention it, eh? We'll not say a word about it. We'll just have a lovely dinner.
Oh, but I'm always happy to do that.
But Audrey, think about it. It's a chance of a lifetime, of 2 lifetimes, yours and mine.
Look, it's a residential area. You're not even going to get planning permission.
Oh, I've got friends on council. There's that bit of land behind your house. Used to have garages on them, but they've knocked them down. I've noticed it before. We can put what we need on that.
Yeah. Well, what about all the money it'll take?
No, don't worry about that. No, that's me. Leave that to me.
And even if we do what you wanted and bottle the water...
St. Weather's water. From the Holy Well.
Yes, what if nobody wants to buy it?
You what? Everybody will want to buy it. Where have you been living? People can turn their noses up at wines and spirits, but not water. They can't get enough of it. Charge what we like. I say what we like.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh, anyway, let's just enjoy us meal. Think about it.
Claire, do me a favour. Keep an eye on them, please.
You do. The truth. Yeah. And we all know what that is, don't we? You've had a terrible time. None of us have been looking after you. Yeah, okay. But we will be from now on. All right? So you just get yourself back here. And I'll keep this nice and safe for when you do.
it is, you know.
What is?
I know what's stopping you giving your wholehearted support to Weathers Water.
I just think it's such a big risk, and I'm not sure it's a risk I want to take at my time of life.
Your time of life? You're in first flush of womanhood. I say first flush. No. What's stopping you? You think I'm only doing this as a way of bringing us together romantically. I don't deny it. I know that's what you're thinking.
Oh, am I?
Yes, and you're wrong. It's business is this, and business and romance don't mix, as I know from bitter experience. So have no fears. Hard-headed business is what this is.
Yeah. All right. I believe you on that.
So what do you say, eh? Well, at least let's take the next step.
What next step?
Getting water tested. So finding out if it's what we think it is. An elixir of health-giving properties that will benefit mankind. And be of considerable benefit to thee and me.
Oh. Go on, then.
Champion. I knew you'd see sense eventually.
The Premiership? Honestly?
Yeah, that's what the gaffer says.
Have you heard this?
Heard what? Not one, Jay, but 2 Premiership scouts are watching me. Are they short of ball boys again?
I'll ignore him. So, what happens next then, babe?
Well, have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah, and wait, and wait, and wait. Yeah, well, I have faith in him, because I know he's going to make it. And I can't wait for the look on your face when he does.
What, you think you're going to be around? You think if he makes it big time, he's going to want to drag a backstreet hairdresser along with him?
If you mean me, Leanne, then yeah, I do.
No chance.
Come on, Anne, there's no need for that.
You want to hope he don't get anywhere, because that's the only way you're going to hold on to him.
Look, no, it isn't, Leanne, OK? Is it, babe?
Nah. Of course not.
That's because they're all mental, that's why. Yeah. Go on then, Mike, so what are you having? Fancy something to eat?
What, lunchtime? You can't be joking. Usual, darling.
Oh,
Violet.
hi. What's happened to Katie? Because I saw the ambulance earlier.
Yeah, I know you did. All it is, she's messed up on her insulin. She's been eating stuff that she shouldn't have and collapsed.
You mean she did it on purpose?
No. What makes you say that?
Just when I think of how she was when I saw her.
What do you mean?
It's nothing specific.
No. So I think you should be very careful about what you say before you go chucking accusations around like that.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I wasn't. Anyway, I've got stuff of hers to pick up and get back. I'll see you.
OK.
Right, Harris. Governor wants to see you.
What's it about?
Sooner we get there, sooner we'll find out. Come on.
Do you want any crisps? No, don't suit yourself.
I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Hello, darling. Glad I bumped into you. You haven't mentioned anything to Jamie about our little night out together, have you?
No, why? Do you want me to?
Not really, no. Just as I haven't mentioned anything to Frankie, I think we should just keep it as our little secret. What do you reckon?
Yeah, all right.
Good girl.
Well, this is what he must have meant in the letter.
What letter?
Well, it might not be any of our business.
No, it's your business as much as mine. Well, he left Mum a letter and she's not here, so I opened it.
What, saying he'd ordered a do-it-yourself coffin?
Well, no, he said he'd made arrangements and he just hoped it arrived on time.
He was always liable to do the unusual, was Ray.
Well, that's as maybe, but what are we going to do with this thing?
I assume we're going to put it to the use which Ray intended.
What, bury him in it?
Well, what else?
I don't know what else, but I do know when I go I want a decent bit of oak around me with gold fittings, not plywood and bits of string.
I'll bear that in mind. Tracy, you're his daughter. What do you think?
Well, I think we should do exactly what he wanted. Bury him in this.
And I agree.
So you haven't mentioned this letter to anyone? Not even your mum?
No, you said not to.
Scooter,
Me, no.
Good. Because when Katie gets better, I'm going to give it her back, then it's up to her what she wants to do with it. But the chances are she'll want to burn it. She certainly won't want anyone to have read it.
So you do think that she tried to kill herself?
Look, I suppose what I'm trying to say is I'd rather not know.
No.
I've spoken to the hospital. They say she's unconscious but stable. And I've asked them to let us know as
She did
soon.
it on purpose.
Well, I only know what the hospital has told us.
She must have done because she takes it all the time. She wouldn't have forgot. I want to see her.
Well, of course you do, and I'll bear your request in mind.
Not now! I want to go now!
She's in a stable condition.
Yeah, that's stable, that she's tried to kill herself.
Well, we really don't know.
No, I do! I want to see her and I want to see her now!
Which is something I can't allow. I'm sorry.
You know, I feel sorry for.
Who?
All the other men in the world who aren't as lucky as I am. See you later.
Did you hear that? Yeah. I just can't believe how well everything's turned out. So much so I've convinced myself something's going to come along and spoil it.
Like what?
Like, well, I don't know, but everything seems too good to be true.
Oh, nice thought.
Yes, Fred.
Hi, love. My usual and whatever these gentlemen are having.
No, not for me, thanks, Fred. You can leave me out. Somebody's got to keep an eye on the nation's knicker production, isn't they?
Well, volunteered. I'll have one with your Frenchies.
Order, love. A nice cognac to round everything off.
Mineral water, please. Otherwise I'll be finished off. Never mind round it.
Mineral water.
I better go before Audrey sees me. Yeah, you better add. Do you know what, Candice? When Warren's off playing for Liverpool or Spurs or maybe even both if he's that good, yeah, you'll still be sat here worrying about Audrey seeing you. So you think, Leon. So I know. Right, I better go. See you later, doll.
Yeah, see you, Jenny.
Ta-ra.
You're evil. Do you know that?
Normally, yeah. But there, I'm only trying to help her. Honest, I'm just trying to warn her. If you got into Premiership, would you be taking dim as a 2-watt bulb Candice with you? No, of course you wouldn't. And you know it. You're just too nice to say it.
Aye, aye. It's Beauty and the Beasts. Come on, James. Work call, son. You shouldn't be sitting here boozing either. Go and get yourself a milkshake. Out.
You're in a bossy mood. Got any orders for me?
Not right now, love, no. Maybe some other time, no way.
I'm not saying I'd take any notice, though.
Who is she?
No change, really.
Yeah, but there should be by now.
Well...
You keep saying no change like that's good. But the stuff you're pumping into her, there should be plenty of change by now.
Different people,
oh,
Martin.
What? They react in different ways? Yeah. That's what I tell people. Come on, Jenny. From what you're telling me, she's not reacting at all.
I don't know whether I should be telling you anything.
Yeah, but she's not, is she? She's exactly the same as she was this morning.
She is, yeah. So, are you going to wait here while I do a chance, and then I'll let you in for a bit, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks. Look, I'm sorry for sounding off at you.
Hey.
It's just...
You're worried? Of course you are.
Let's see if I got this right. She's got water coming out of her garden.
Almost certainly from Weber's Well, known since medieval times for its restorative powers.
And you're going to set up some sort of factory.
Bottling plant.
Which means a massive investment. You've got to recruit the staff and commit yourself into paying them week in, week out.
We know all that.
And once you've got this water bottled, you've got to market it, distribute it, and somehow try and make a profit.
Pain of mind. Businessmen are always trying to put off new thrusting entrepreneurs because they can't bear the thought of anybody taking a risk they daren't.
Well, I'm not sure I dare either.
Courage, Audrey. Don't let him put you off with his defeatist talk.
I think the only way I'm going to stop him doing that is if I leave. Thank you, Fred, for a lovely lunch.
My pleasure.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Audrey.
May the blessings of Saint Weather go with you. What are you trying to do, put her off?
Well, I hope so, for your sake as well as hers. I mean, where are you going to get this money from? And don't say me, because I wouldn't lend you tuppence. And neither will anyone else with their head screwed on.
To start with, I intend to sell this establishment.
What, the pub?
The pub in which we are now standing, aye. It'll be on market by the end of the week.
And you've mentioned this to your staff, have you?
Well, no, not yet.
I thought not. See ya.
You're selling it? You're selling the Rovers? Have you heard this?
Well, you were wondering what might happen to spoil things.
Are you serious?
Have no choice. Monies have to be raised. Though I am sorry you had to read it like that.
Oh, thank you.
But it doesn't alter the fact that, yes, I'm getting shut of the Rovers, and the sooner the better.
Look, I don't believe this. And if you want me to, well, you're just gonna have to wake up and tell me yourself, aren't you?